I'm a Reformed Baptist and I just read the entire Book of Mormon. I started reading it a few months ago with the sole purpose of better understanding what Latter-day Saints actually believe. And it was a good experience. I learned some things that I didn't know before I started. I didn't know about the trip of the Jaredites that they took across the ocean before the time of Lehi. I had no idea how much war took place between the Nephites and the Lamanites. And I also didn't know they had a church before the time of Christ. These are a few examples of the things that I learned while I read. It was my sole purpose to better understand what Latter-day Saints believes, and I think that I accomplished that. And I want Latter-day Saints to know that I genuinely care about you, and I genuinely care about your salvation and where you will spend eternity. If you see things on my channel that are negative about your church, it does not come from a place of hatred. It comes from a place of wanting people to know the truth. My passion is that people know Christ and they know him well and they know the Word of God. I just want to put that out there. I don't have an ounce of hate in my heart for you. I actually genuinely love you guys. But I don't believe in the Book of Mormon. Now, why don't I believe in the Book of Mormon? It contradicts what the Bible teaches. In Ether 1:33 through 37, the language of the Jaredites was not confounded at the Tower of Babel. But we know from Genesis 11, 1 through 9, it says all the languages were confounded. The whole earth, it says. 2 Nephi 25:23, Moroni 10:32, they contradict Ephesians 2:8 and 9. Ephesians 2:8 and 9 says, by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not of yourselves. It is a gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. But the passages in the Book of Mormon say it is by grace after all you can do. And God's grace is only sufficient for you if you love him with all your heart and you deny yourself of all ungodliness. Not to mention all of the anachronisms like horses, elephants, pigs, chariots, figs, grapes, olives. The word Bible, which comes from the Greek word biblos and would be unknown to them. The mention of synagogues in the Book of Mormon, which would not have been known to them because synagogues developed after the Babylonian exile. Every prophecy of Jesus, to me, read more like a historical account of someone telling what had happened in the past. It did not read like a prophecy at all. It read like someone who was in the future looking back, giving all those details. That's a personal thing for me. This is a pretty big one because Jesus in the Book of Mormon also said, whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. This refers to a Roman law that required a slave to carry a burden a mile when asked by a Roman citizen. This would not have been known to anyone in the New World. So these are just a few of the many reasons why I don't believe in the Book of Mormon. But I again want to say that I genuinely care about Latter-day Saints and I want to dialogue with you. I don't have an ounce of hate in my heart for you. And I don't want you to think by any of the videos that I post about your church, about Joseph Smith, anything like that. I don't want you to think that I hate you. I post what I post because I care about people. I care about eternal salvation. And I want to dwell with you in heaven, praising our God forever. You guys are some of the nicest people, and I appreciate that. I appreciate being able to have conversations with you where it's not just attack. It's genuine, loving conversation. That's what I hope to continue. So with all that said, if you have any questions about my experience, please ask me. You can comment, you can DM. I'm always willing to have a loving dialogue with you guys.